Hi, I'm Shenae.
And I'm Nita.
And today we are cooking up a storm.
I don't know about cooking, but we're definitely going to chop it up. So you might be wondering what on earth are we talking about? Well, don't worry, we think the same thing most of the time.
Yeah.
But today we wanted to really show you a couple of cool uses for the Silky Axe range. So we've got the hatchet, the Nata Hatchets.
And we got the Ono axe.
Yeah. So ordinarily you think axe wood, and yep, definitely these are designed to cut wood.
No, what we've got here, we've got a few different types of timber depending on what situation you're in, especially if you're camping, hiking, four-wheel driving. So we have dry and hard timbers. And we're going to make a shovel, we're going to make tent pegs, wind barrier, whatever we can remember from our survival trip. So we've cleaned ourselves up, got the chicken out of our eyebrows, cleaned out our fingernails, cleaned the saws and axes, and we are ready for round 3 this time. And we've got the timber.
Yes,
Branches.
so we thought we'd give 2 different kinds, bits of stuff, not flesh.
Things that grow underground.
That's right. So we thought there's 2 common scenarios when people go out bush in Australia. One will be you might be collecting timber that is dry, fallen dead on the ground. The other scenario is you're cutting things down or you're cutting things out. Like this piece of wood here is a huge vine that grows on a tree and tries to kill it. So you might think, yeah, that's going to hurt the tree anyway, so it's a good piece of wood that I can collect for firewood or a shovel or something like that.
Yep.
And then this one here was a new little tree that was growing right next to another tree that was not really going to survive, so you might decide you might want to cut that one down too. So both of these kinds of timber, dry hardwood opposed to newer, softer, sappier wood, feels different to cut. So we thought we'll show you what it's like to do something with both these types of timber with the axes.
Yes.
So what are we going to do first?
So I think we're going to make a tent peg.
Oh yeah, cool.
Tent peg with the soft sappy wood. So what I'm going to use is
Which one are you going to use, and I'll move the tools to the side.
I think I'm going to use the Nata because I have a soft spot for the Nata. So we had a little practice run with the 2 different Natas. So we've got the single beveled 18 centimeter, and then we've got the double edge 24 centimeter here to give you a demo. But what we both had to try this, and what we both preferred was the 18 centimeter blade. So it doesn't.
For something small like that, it just felt more controlled, didn't it?
Yeah, especially because you got the smaller branch.
Yeah.
But single or double, it won't matter as long as it's got that shorter blade. So basically, we just pop it on an angle, pop it. So right now, I'm basically just taking the bark off.
And the good thing to remember as well is none of these demos are new. These are old ads and we've used them oodles of times.
So what I'm trying to do, because we're making a tent peg, is make a point. Not a point to life, a point to step it into the ground.
So you could use this if you ran out of tent pegs, or if you were building like a windbreak and you needed the posts to go into the ground.
You want to try?
Sure.
Starting to get there.
So this is the fresh piece that we cut this morning. Again, it's a bit like the meat, trying to work out the appropriate amount of pressure to put on it.
And like we keep saying, we're no experts.
No. And we kind of, don't want to destroy the chopping board too much.
Perfect.
So it's pretty sharp. I think totally sharp to get into the ground. Yeah. So yeah, it's like anything. The more you use it, the better you'll get at it. But yeah, pretty easy, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So then that was, as we said, the new piece. So this is an old dry bit. So let's have a go with this one. I'm going to have a go with the big one again and just see the difference. But I think I really like the smaller one for control for something little like this.
This is something you should not try in your kitchen.
Yeah, well, this is a bit harder than the meat. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
So as we said, this is with the longer one, which we feel a little bit more involved with. It just commits though.
So basically...
Do you want to compare that to the short one again?
Yeah. Just shaving the... I do like the shorter one because you still have that control over the blade and you're only cutting.
I think it's nice and sharp already.
So done and dusted.
Yeah.
You just have to practice.
I really felt for me it was actually easier to cut the old dry bit of wood than it
Yeah.
was the new green piece.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, so there are our spears for our
Look
tempeh.
how beautiful it is. It's so...
Yeah, nice and smooth. You make good kindling with it really. Fire starters.
Done.
So that's our spears. Now we are going to make shovels. So we can dig a hole for something. Not sure what, but we have a hole. Maybe for
Make
one
a
of our
little
traps.
fire pit as
For our
well.
trap. We learned how to make traps in our survival things, so that's
Yeah,
what we might
make
need a
a
hole
little
for.
The little in-ground fire pit thing.
So again, this is that piece that I cut this morning. So that is the shorter Nata. Now I'll try
How does
bigger.
it feel?
It actually didn't feel too bad. I don't know why I'm being so unco with that. Let's try again. Oh, it feels pretty good. What we didn't try last time was the Ono, so we might give the little Ono a try too, see how that
Well, the
compares.
buddy's left out.
I know, forgot about him. Quite a different feel really to the Nata, the Ono, but still nice.
What do you mean by different?
Just it's quite heavy right in the handles, sort of the handle, right at the end situation, whereas that the weight's distributed through that blade, so it just feels very different in the hand. This probably feels a bit heavier. I don't actually know whether it is. We're going to check that. We'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, it's just a different kind of feel with the meat. I love this one. Probably in this situation, I'm moving a little bit more toward the Nata personally, but they all work well. Do you want to have a try?
Yeah.
Watch our own video and remember how to make a shovel. Show you how many shovels we've made since we did the video.
Ah!
Hey, good job.
Yeah. Like it. Just the base.
Yeah, it's the oddest looking shovel ever, but it's a work in progress.
There we go. And this actually. Ah!
You done? Let's see if we can speed up the shovel process. I can feel my cheeks wobbling while I'm doing it.
Slow-mo.
Okay, so that's a bit scooped. Okay, so that could work. So then if we sharpen it on this side.
Don't lose your fingers.
No, I'm actually thinking as I'm doing it, what am I trying to achieve here? I think I need a point, but I still need some strength to it if it's going to actually shovel anything. So I'm trying to my brain, I'm designing as I'm cutting. Okay, so just chisel that edge off. Chisel, chisel. So is that going to shovel anything? I think it still needs to be pointier. Let's see. Let's quickly do it with this one.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's better. Lovely. A little bit more.
I think you're just having fun with it.
Just work it up as a sweat. totally going to be a display on the wall. Oh, that's alright.
There we go, got your little shovel.
Yeah, I probably could do with trimming the middle down a bit more.
Centre.
That's it, centre. So the cool thing with this one actually, it allows you to sort of do that more intricate work a bit better.
Especially, it would be great for spoon making and spoon carving.
That's true.
If you're interested in spoon carving.
It's a very big one. I have wood on your forehead.
You do too.
It's my violence in the office. Okay, so I have made, and Shenae with her help have made this beautiful.
No, you can have another one. You can have a credit.
Beautiful shovel. Totally great. But it will work. I think this will work. This will totally work. Alright, so we decided it was so much fun watching me make that lovely looking shovel. We would show you what it would be like if you got some really hard dry wood, because again the stuff's old and hard. And
split it,
but we need a bigger piece than
Oh,
that.
that piece you just had.
Yep. So you want to get yourself a nice sort of hammer, piece of wood as a hammer. Get the piece you're wanting to split. Now this might be because it's rained and so the outside of the wood is wet, so it's not going to be easy to start a fire with, so you want to get to that centre wood, or you just want to cut it up with kindling. I'm stepping away.
No, you can see it, it's splitting. Done! I did it! Yeah, it's a split.
So then you can make it again if you should you want to. So I'm moving on to this side.
Probably not doing it right.
Well, I think you're supposed to be hammering the other end, not the handle so much. Because if you do that, you'll end up doing like me and bursting a blood vessel because I hit my hand on the edge of the bench before when I was hammering.
Give it a try with this piece.
Yeah. On me.
Yeah.
This will be the easiest piece. It's just a little. Yeah, very, very easy, isn't it? Really easy to do. So also with cutting this wood, just so we can play a bit more with the axes, is we're choosing the gomboy, but the gomboy with the smaller tooth than the yellow handle one. The yellow handle one's great, but more for a softer, sort of more moist wood, whereas because these are so old and dry, that smaller tooth is much easier to use. Alright, my turn to have another try. Alright, who needs to go bush? Alright, let's try this one.
There we go.
Yes. I now see why you were doing that. If you don't centre it, you sort of have to move the handle down. You go. And bump your uncle. Split. Nice, easy, split firewood, ready to go to make the best fire ever.
Yep.
Easy peasy with your Silky Nata.
Dusted.
Yes. So that is it for our episode of My Silky Rules, and I think it truly did rule.
Yes.
The only casualty was my knuckle, and that was entirely my fault for hitting it against the side of the bench.
We all have
So, uncoordinated.
10 fingers still.
We still have 10 fingers, yes. The dogs have chicken to eat. We have fruit for morning tea. A interestingly cut up mandarin. We have the best looking shovel you will ever have seen, I'm sure.
Yes, and the best looking knives you've ever seen.
And some spears.
There's some spears and 10 pegs.
And with the 10 pegs, yep, spears, 10 pegs.
And an indoor fire.
That's right. So what a productive day.
Yes.
So we didn't do the specs, we've done other videos which go on the specs of these axes. We just wanted today to give you some ideas of what you might use yours for, how cool they are and how well they work, even when amateurs like ourselves are using them.
But if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Hit the like button. But if you have any questions or inquiries, please leave a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yes.
But that is for us.
That is it for us this week. We are now going to go and clean up any splatter that may have landed where it should not have in the showroom. And thanks so much for watching.
See ya.
Bye.